season finale of Jinx. I don't know. Maybe we should all say thank you, Granny. Because Granny is the reason, besides everything else, was the catalyst for for Doc Dan leaving. Chapter 53, you guys. I'm satisfied. I wish there were more. So we get to peer into where Dan San Diego went. He went to the hospital. His grandma had a request to tell him that she wanted to go to West to see the sea, because I think she's about to go to hospice, and you know what follows after that. All of you praying on Granny's downfall. But he left. He put in his resignation letter. He said, I don't need Granny's wardrobe anymore because she's not surviving. She's not surviving. We might not see her in season 2, y'all. So he packed up everything. He was like, yeah, we had good memories here. And what was funny was, like, it was the one freaking memory of them playing the board games. That was the one memory. He said memories, but then he started having flashbacks and got triggered, I guess, and it was all the other bad memories that came after that, because he's like, there were good times here. It was just them playing. That was like the one good memory. He was like, but I'm not needed anymore. So he was like, it would probably be more polite if I said goodbye and put my resignation in person. But no, I'm not needed anymore. He's already upset with me. And the thing was, if he would have did it in person, you know, Jae-kyung wouldn't have let him leave. So they cut back and forth between the hospital. It's like, yeah, he left. What did you think he would do after you ripped into him? So basically, all Team Black was listening in on the outside being nosy, and he was so loud that he heard them. And Jae-kyung was like, why would he leave? And the coach is like, are you stupid? Did you not hear yourself? So they said, we tried to beg him to stay, but he was adamant, and he's gonna take his granny in her little wheelchair, and maybe we'll see her finer moments in season 2. We also cut to him going home after they said he was gonna have they were gonna have to get a new physical therapist for him. Tell me why the first thing when he thought about him being gone was him pounding into Dan. That's the first flashback you get, Jae-kyung. So he was like, yeah, that's why I knew he was acting weird after we had that final bang out before the final match. Who told him he had permission to leave? It's like you're still seeing him as like an object, but I don't think he's really seeing, like, he doesn't really get that he's gone until he could physically see the bridal wardrobe being moved. The house is clear. He read the note for Doc Dan. Doc Dan said, thank you for your hospitality. Sorry that it was my fault. Even though it wasn't his fault that you lost the match, I will pay you back for everything. I will wire money to you. This is goodbye. Peace, deuces. And he kept yelling around the house, Doc Dan, who gave you permission to leave my house? Like he ain't a grown man. Thank you, Dan, for finally thank you, Dan, stick it to him. And then you want to know the best part at the end of the chapter? Jae-kyung sits in his big old house alone in his off-brand Nike, rich, and stares out to the window and says, I feel like crap. Or in my eyes, I feel like shit. And I said, yes, this is how I wanted you to feel. This is how I wanted you to feel. You deserve it. You feel like shit. You are shit. And now Dan is leaving you. You're probably going to go and try and hunt him down while you're on break because of your own negligence and non-control of your temper. And you need to go to a therapist. You got suspended from fighting. But Doc Dan is gone away from you. And that's all I wanted. You guys, how did you like the end of season 1? How long do you think this hiatus is going to be? And what can we look forward to in season 2? We made it.